And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they're stuck in the same spot, still outside the top three.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Klay Thompson. Brook Lopez is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Durant, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 5. And for Atlanta, we've got Williams, Holiday out there with Levine. Then there's Mobley, and it's Green in at the 3. Mobley outside. Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now, here's Thompson. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And he makes that one.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Here's Levine. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
DiVincenzo finds Robinson. Thompson with it. We play just over a minute here in the first. Inside, Lopez uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Pass to Green. And it's sent back by KD. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Levine kicks to Williams. Pass to Levine. Down low. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Green.
Well, KD, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Puts up a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Outside Williams. They need this. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And he's good on the second. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Green kicks to Mobley. Hawks passing it around. Levine, that's good.
Feet planted, angle set. All Levine needed was the basketball.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lopez finds Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And KD drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Thompson against Levine. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
Back to DiVincenzo. It's Durant on the wing. Atlanta with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Holiday against DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Levine. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And Levine with the screen.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. New York leading by 3. And here is DiVincenzo. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Lopez. To the inside. Poked away. Here's Green. To the middle. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Green.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Caruso checked in for Lopez.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 9, Alex Caruso.
Durant finds Caruso. And here is DiVincenzo. Thompson from long range. The shot that time not on target. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Now here is Holiday. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Levine. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Holiday. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mobley's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Boy, everyone seems to want a 3-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Williams against Robinson. KD looking around. House contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And that one misses.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Holiday. Tries again. Williams can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to KD. Caruso sets the screen for Durant. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
So for the Hawks, Stars checked in for Williams. Corey Kispert comes in for Green. And it's Taurean Prince in for Drew Holiday. And then for New York, Nurkic checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Davis Bertans comes in for Kevin Durant. Robinson is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Pass to Nurkic. And it's denied. Prince outside. Here's Jerome. Now Mobley. Bertans defending. Mobley dishes to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And the first one drops. And the Hawks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Hields checked in for Davis Bertans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. It's tipped. Nurkic score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley a screen on Robinson. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
Nurkic setting the pick for Caruso. Now here is Robinson, defended by Kispert. Robinson kicks to Caruso. Nurkic setting the pick for Caruso. New York needs to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit. The Hawks trailing. Here's Jerome. Mobley a screen on Caruso. Here's Jerome. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Klay Thompson. How he performed last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Mann's checked in for Atlanta. And New York with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Caruso, the pass to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Kispert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Caruso's got the ball here for New York. They trail by 1. Pass to Nurkic. Lopez left side. Shoots over Mobley. And Sarr pulls it down.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Nurkic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For the Hawks, Grant Williams is checked in for Evan Mobley. And Levine subbed in for Terrence Mann. And New York with a change here, too. Fields checked in for Klay Thompson. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics. Caruso, the pass to Lopez. Down low. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And the dunk by Kispert.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now here's Hield. Nothing on the board. To the right side. Nobody near Nurkic. Tipped away.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Kispert, the pass to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Caruso looking for an opening. Lopez kicks to Caruso. Looking to end the run. And Brook Lopez gets the three. Lopez has got 5 points so far. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Here's Caruso. So at Durant sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Nurkic is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Hield. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Robinson. In at the 3, the small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
And David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And so LaVine nails both of them. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Kispert with it. Now guarded by Hield. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
That's good from Kispert.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Hield sets the pick for Robinson. Over Kispert. Robinson misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Saw the pass to Jerome. Now Saar. Scoreless thus far. LaVine gets the bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And here is Lopez after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Lopez kicks to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. New York, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 11. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. LaVine with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. LaVine's shot is off.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Inside. And that one's good. Caruso.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. LaVine, that's good.
LaVine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
Lopez inside. He's guarded by Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Atlanta. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now, here's Kispert. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Knicks trail by 12. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Jerome passes to Williams. Outside, Levine. Kispert setting the pick for Levine. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Hield outside. Pass to Lopez. Some nice passing by New York here. And the dunk by Lopez.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Jerome. He has 7. Sarr, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sarr's got his first points of the night. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Caruso, the pass to Lopez. Hield against Levine. Back to Lopez. Pass to Caruso. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Hawks. Kispert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jerome, covered by Hield. And that one is good from Jerome. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Williams, he's checked in for Sarr. Evan Mobley comes in for Williams. Green, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Drew Holiday in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Mobley. 23 points for him the last game against Boston.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Hield with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Caruso, the pass to Durant. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. Hield, the pass to Durant. They need this one. Strong finish by KD.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Outside Williams. Outside Levine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's just got 10 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Robinson. Outside KD. Shoots over Mobley. Good D by Mobley.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And stolen by Caruso. To the inside. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Caruso against Holiday. Here's Mobley, and Durant sends it back, and he gets it back. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Mobley outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Green. Holiday with it. Defended by Caruso. Inside. And the jam by Levine.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. Levine, we see you.
Hield kicks to Robinson. Outside, KD. The shot will not fall. Good D by Mobley.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Holiday. The kick out to Williams. Over Robinson. Williams can't hit. Knicks trail by 14. Hield attacking. To the middle. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Now Williams. Pass to Mobley. Back to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Williams has a screen for Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. A kick out to Mobley. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. All right, a chance to see some stats for Evan Mobley. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 15 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Knicks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Klay Thompson comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alex Caruso. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Jerome. And here is Williams. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Thompson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Knicks trail by 12. Durant with it. He's got 22. Lopez from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Thompson. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
KD against Green. Outside, KD. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Mobley a screen on Thompson. Mobley misses.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Lopez kicks to Durant. Rebound by Williams. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Knicks trail by 14. Here's KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got 26 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New York Knicks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Yeah.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Green. Williams is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Holiday in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Drills the three-pointer.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Back to LaVine. Williams, a screen on Thompson. LaVine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here is DiVincenzo. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Durant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Green with a screen for Holiday. Back to Mobley. The Hawks working the ball around. There's Green with the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. He's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Fires at the elbow. Good, he hits the jump shot. KD's got 32 points in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's KD. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And so LaVine nails both of them.
Zach LaVine explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Pass to Lopez. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And that one drops for him. KD's got 8 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Mobley outside. Holiday against DiVincenzo. Pulls up on the wing. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside Durant. Lopez, a screen on Green. Three-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's Green with the 3. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 10-point game. Levine looking around. Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Outside, KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Pass to Mobley. Lopez with the steal. From about 16. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Durant.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thompson against Levine. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Williams with a clean look. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
To the paint and stolen by Mobley. Holiday, the pass to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Williams finds Levine, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Levine's got 33 points.
I tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
Lopez outside. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Levine with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mobley sets the pick for Levine. Takes a shot at the elbow. The rebound by KD. Knicks trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Sars checked in for Williams. Corey Kispert comes in for Green. And it's Ty Jerome in for Zach LaVine. And then for New York, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Robinson comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's good, 2 points. Sars got his second bucket.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sar just pushing through that contact.
Caruso, the pass to Durant. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Thompson. Kispert kicks to Holiday. Mobley against Durant. Mobley the pass to Holiday. Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 12. Robinson finds Thompson. Inside. Here's Nurkic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, you can see on the face-up, Nurkic will drop that midi on you.
Now Holiday, he's got 5. Mobley outside. No good on the 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Durant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Song. Defended by Caruso. Mobley the pass to Kispert. Here's Song. And it's Durant with the rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Robinson. Pass to KD. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Jerome. A kick out to Mobley. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's good. And the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Durant. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. 1:04 left to play here in the third. The offensive rebound. Good. Mobley's got 11 points.
Oh, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Pass to Nurkic, and stolen by Song. Now here's Mobley. No good that time. Caruso finds Robinson. Back to Caruso. Nurkic with it. Rebound Atlanta. Sars got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday against Caruso. Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. Driving to the basket. And Durant sends it back. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom.
You guys got to read the ball better.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Hield is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Here's Caruso. Takes it from 10, and the jumper is good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Jerome passes to LaVine. Shot from 12, and it's good for 2. LaVine's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Nurkic, the pass to Hield. Back to Nurkic. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 5 to shoot. Bertans kicks to Hield. A three-pointer is right on target.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
A floater. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Knicks trail by 13. Hield sets the pick for Caruso. And there's the drive. Offline with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Kispert.
G.G. Jackson.
Here's Jerome, defended by Caruso. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Knicks trail by 14. Bertans passes to Caruso. Bertans kicks to Caruso. Pass to Hield. It's blocked.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry, using those long arms to knock that one away.
The Hawks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Curry's checked in for the Knicks. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta leading by 14. Holiday with it. Pass to LaVine. Williams a screen on Robinson. Nurkic with the steal. Robinson against Levine. And here is Caruso. Outside for Curry. Hield with it. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on-target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
Lobs it up for Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Caruso with the steal. Curry passes to Hield. Here's Caruso. New York moving it around. Nurkic kicks to Robinson. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got it back down to single digits for New York.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now Sarr. He's guarded by Nurkic. Levine passes to Sarr.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
No good on the free throw. Durant's checked in for New York.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 8. Holiday against Caruso. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Caruso. No good with the triple. Saw the pass to Holiday. Outside, Levine. Williams sets a screen for Levine. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You want to talk about a guy making himself a threat. That Grant Williams is so active no matter which end of the floor he's playing.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Nurkic. Klay Thompson comes in for Hield. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Robinson. And both free throws good for Williams. Knicks trail by 10. And here's Thompson. To the middle. DiVincenzo against Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Hawks leading by 10.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team is in the penalty.
The first one falls. Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Mobley comes in for Williams. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brook Lopez is checked in for Alex Caruso. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Lopez. Down low. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. New York missing again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Inside. Williams in the post, guarded by Robinson. Williams' shot is off.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that strike.
Mobley outside. Levine wide open. Atlanta again missing. Knicks trail by 9. Now here's DiVincenzo. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shot, high post. DiVincenzo with the rebound. New York has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Durant. He can't get that one. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mobley against Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Holiday surveying the floor. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson for the triple. Jerome with the rebound. Jerome's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries it from 9. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Robinson, a screen on Levine. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Green is checked in for the Hawks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks leading by 9. Outside Holiday. To the paint. There's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Green against Durant. Lopez outside. Action coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Levine. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Levine kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. KD finds DiVincenzo. High post try. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Bean passes to Green. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the inside. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Holiday. And that's now 7 points for Williams. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Durant. Robinson dishes to Durant. Rebound Atlanta. 1:09 left in the game. Here's Levine. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. And so here is New York. Pass to Robinson. KD against Green. It's good.
Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And Atlanta has possession, leading by 5. Double team on Williams. Hawks passing it around.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Lopez off the inbound pass. Rebound by Williams.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Boy, the speed at which Levine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. New York calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for your Hawks, Drew Holiday.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. So the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.